Blog, blog, blog. Episode trace. So this is actually a very, I don't know why I did very special blog, because I got some awesome news. I'm happy. Like really, truly, genuinely, look at my face, happy. And here's what was funny. I thought I was happy before, but turns out I was actually depressed. Yeah, it happens. I thought not to me, because I was like, I'm Broseph David, the super happy, positive, always upbeat guy. No, I was fucking depressed as shit, but I didn't know it, because I've been slowly getting more and more depressed for so long that it just happened. It was like overnight, or no, it wasn't overnight. It was just like a slow fade. And I've been depressed and like not really truly happy for so long that I didn't even realize I wasn't happy until I remember one time I was talking to a friend of mine and I was like, yeah, you know, my thing is I'm always happy and I'm always like positive and I'm always upbeat. And she's like, oh wow, that's so cool, I wish I could be like that. And then I thought, yeah, me too, because I realized I was full of shit, because I wasn't really happy. You've heard the term social anxiety. Well, I had what I like to call, or think just decided to call today, social media anxiety. Like I would literally like, I don't know. Wait, should I post this picture? Is it cool? Like, selfie or oh, what should I wear today? What should I like? And it sounds stupid because you're like, it's just social media. But that is an example of like, that's what I do all year long. That's what I've been doing for the past 2 years, right? And putting like all my energy and passion and like heart in is cosplaying and social media. And I got to a point where I couldn't even decide what I wanted to post, and I ended up just not posting anything. And so like, if you notice, my like posts started getting less and less and less, like really for maybe the last couple months, and it got really bad in August. And I thought, oh, it's just because I'm working. But no, because sometimes I'd think, hey, here's a picture that maybe people like, and I'm like, oh, well, I don't know if maybe, and I just felt like, I don't know, I just felt like shit, and I just felt like I couldn't post it, or maybe people wouldn't like it, and I got all trapped in my head, and I just was stressed out, and yeah, and it was bad. So I don't know if anyone else has like gone through that, or if that's something you've experienced or not, but from my experience, it's terrible. Like it's bad. It's bad, guy. It's awful, and it is so weird because now that that's gone, like this morning I was like, I know what I'll do. As soon as I finish drinking my coffee and playing some Destiny 2, I'm gonna go in the bathroom and take a mirror selfie in front of the, not a mirror selfie, take a selfie with the light because of the window, because I bet that would look kind of cool. Maybe I can get something kind of artsy where the light's kind of hit my face. I hadn't even tried it. And I just walked in there and I was like, with Snapchat, I was like, oh hey, look at that, like that looks kind of cool. Took it, edited on my phone to get the lighting, the kind of like the portrait, moody, grams kind of vibe I wanted, put it up there, and you guys loved it. And, well, some people loved it. And I should say, like, I don't know, people liked it. And I liked it. And I was like, wow, this is a cool photo. I haven't taken a new photo, like a good new photo, where I was like proud of it in a long fucking time. Like, it sounds so stupid, I know, but it's exactly what I was going through, and I didn't realize that was a thing, that just like indecision and just not sure of yourself, because I'm a very confident person, and I consider myself and talk like, oh yeah, I'm a really confident guy, I knew what I want, I knew who I am, blah 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 blah. Yes, but in reality, I was not actually doing that. Like, I would be like, oh, I don't know, what if I, you know, So, like, at that Destiny 2 video that I made where, like, they're doing this shooting stars, I loved that video, and I put it up there, and it wasn't getting a lot of views right away, and I was like, oh, I don't know, maybe it was stupid, it was a terrible idea, it was a mistake, and so I took it down, and I was like, what the fuck, why did I do that? I like that video. That is what I was going through. So I realized I wasn't really happy and decided to make some changes. The first one is I decided to clean my room, and by clean my room, I mean just like throw shit away. On Instagram yesterday I was making some funny videos, if I do say so myself, about hoarding, and it's pretty true. Like, I get it from my dad, like it's a bad thing, and I'm like, I'm not a hoarder, and then I've got like a junk drawer full of shit, which turned into 2 junk drawers, which turned into 3, I'm saying trunk, well, there's booze too, junk drawers, and then it turned into a cabinet of junk drawing, and then another cabinet of junk drawing, and then a whole bunch of cabinets of junk drawing. It was a problem, and it was getting really, really bad, and I'm getting some mood lighting, so I'm bringing it more emotional now. It was a problem, and it's so dark. Hold on, let me get that action shot, or that model shot here. Okay, I'm just fucking around. So it was a problem, and I was just like, yeah, I want to move, I want to travel the world, but I had too much shit in my life, so I decided to start getting rid of it and just like literally just purging the fuck out of everything. And as I was doing that, I just found myself getting more and more happy, and like whew, my spirit just lifting. And this is really dark. There we go. So I think there was a connection to this shit that I was holding on to, probably like mentally, emotionally, blah, 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 and physically, and with what I really wanted to, like what was really gonna make me happy, because stuff doesn't make you happy. Like it's a mindset, it's a feeling, it's a way of life. And also I realized I was kind of bullshitting. I was bullshitting myself. So my like 2 favorite things to do in the world is sing and act / make movies. And you guys probably know this if you watch any of my stuff. I like to sing, and I'm doing it all the time, and I like to make movies, and I like to act. And I started like working on social media like 2 years ago, like a solid year last year, because I was like, well, if I make cool stuff but nobody knows about it, what's the point? So I'm gonna like build up a really great support system. I'm gonna make friends on social media. I'm gonna grow Instagram and connect with all the like-minded nerdy people like me to share it with. And I did that, but then I stopped making the shit that I really wanted to do. Like I haven't put out another album in like 4 years. I haven't even recorded a new song, and nothing original. I haven't written anything musically. And as far as acting, I haven't gone on any auditions in like 4 years, 3-4 years. I haven't, like I've made like some music videos and parodies, but it's not the same as like going for your dream, going for what you really want. I know this is like a super motivational thing, but I'm just super stoked to share with you guys like just the difference, and just that I'm back. Like it's funny, sometimes when I don't post a Joker picture for a long time on Instagram, somebody's like, oh, where'd you go? Like, where'd you go? Like, you're back. I'm like, oh, I've always been here. But now that I think about it, it's kind of right. Like somewhere along the line, I just got lost. I think I know what it was. So I had this like crazy, like, oh, it'll probably never happen, but I'm gonna believe it could happen goal. Like 2 years ago of having like reaching 100,000 followers of amazing, nerdy fellow nerds on Instagram, and it happened. It happened in less than a year. It happened in 10 months, and I was like, whoa. And then I got like really depressed afterwards, which is stupid. I know it's so dumb, and you're probably like, fuck you for thinking that way, but it's true. I couldn't help it right now. I couldn't help it. Like it just happened, and I was just like, oh, well now what? Like I got my dream, I got my goal, but I don't feel any better. In fact, I'm almost like less happy, which makes no sense. And it's almost like the grind. Sometimes you can get yourself all pumped up, but when you actually achieve what you want, then you lose it, and you lose that momentum, and then you just feel kind of like. So I like struggle with like, well, do I want to cosplay this? I want to do that. And the truth is, I want to do all of it. I love cosplaying. I love being nerdy. I love playing video games. I love making movies. I love singing. I love making music. But I felt like I had to choose like one thing, and I was like, and I also want to like ride motorcycles and adventure. So I was just getting like mind fucking myself. That was my fault. And I was getting so trapped in here that I was just forgetting what it was about. And it was about, this is the heartfelt moment. But it's gonna sound cheesy, but you get the show. It was more about like what's here and like what's inside, and like doing what I love. And it's weird. Like I honestly don't have the perfect answer for how I somehow am where I'm at now. I know some stuff which I'll probably talk about in another video later. But the biggest thing was I decided, why the fuck am I doing what I want to do? Why am I just doing whatever? Like wake up each day, be like, all right, what do I feel like doing today? Like this morning, I played Destiny 2 while I drank my coffee because I only got 3 hours of sleep because I stayed up to 5 a.m. playing Destiny last night while listening to music that I was like, man, I think I could sing to this. I'm vibing it and just kind of like just getting into it. That felt great. And then I was like, well, I got some work to do. I should probably clean up the house a little bit, keep throwing away shit, burn some trash. It's been an awesome day. And I thought, I was worried, like, I was like, what if this is just like some crazy, like, post-work you know, urge or surge of happiness that'll just fade as soon as I wake up. And I woke up, I was like, took that selfie today. I was like, which somehow, thank God, it didn't look like I felt. I felt like, but I guess I was looked like. But anyways, it's just my face or my beard. I'll give it that. But the point is, no, as soon as I started just like getting into my day, I felt even happier than maybe yesterday. And I was like, oh shit, it's real. Like, this is really me. And here's the thing. When I told my friend that I thought of myself as like, I was always happy and positive upbeat, that was true in a sense, because that is who I truly am inside. That's who I truly feel like kind of person I am. But it wasn't who I was at that point, and it hasn't been me for months, maybe a year. Actually, probably about a year. I've been like operating or being like half of myself, or like 60% of who Broseph Dave really is. And I'm stoked because now that I'm like, it's over 9,000. I'm so stoked to like create content for you guys again. Like, you're probably like, hey man, I noticed you haven't really done a lot of cosplays lately, and you haven't done a lot of new shit. Well, that's because I was depressed as fuck and I just didn't know it. And the funny thing was, I was looking at other people like, you know, that person seems like they're depressed. That's bad. And I was like trying to help people. It was because I was taking what I was feeling and projecting on other people, which was true that they were going through something, but I wasn't happy myself. And I thought I was because I was happier than other people, but I wasn't really as happy as I could be. So, long story short, I'm back. Better than ever. I need more rhymes to go with that. So whatever, it's my hot body. No, so I'm just stoked to share this with you guys and to start creating the music and the movies and whatever that I want to do, that I've always wanted to do, and to create the cosplays and the cool projects and stuff that you guys love as well. And just, I'm back, and I'm better than ever, and I'm happier than ever, and I hope that this is something that maybe somehow helps you guys, someone realize like, hey, yeah, I too have been a little depressed. I didn't do medication or any of that shit. I haven't seen anybody. Don't go to a therapist. I just realized I wasn't really doing what I wanted to do, and I was living a lifestyle that was kind of holding myself back with like the shit and the clutter in my life. And the moment I just started like getting rid of that and just like, you know what? I'm gonna do me. I'm gonna pursue what I want. I'm just gonna live the life that I've always wanted. Like, that's why I decided not to do, you know, 9 to 5. Why I decided to start cosplaying and stuff in the first place was to do what I wanted to do. And so yeah, so that's where I'm at right now. And if you guys want to talk about this more, let me know. Comment down below. I don't know. I just feel really, really good, and I feel like I'm in the right place at the right time, doing what I'm supposed to do, and I'm excited for the future. And I hope you guys are too. I love you guys. I'll see you later. Pose. Alright, seriously though, thanks.